134 pounds, representing AFS and 10th Planet Richmond.
As you mentioned,
Richmond, Kentucky, Gina Jelly Bean Begley.
As you mentioned, Gina Begley has made her pro debut in Invicta FC. Actually, still signed to Invicta FC. So,
Gina.
Hopefully we'll be able to see her back in the Invicta FC cage sooner rather than later. But
so tell me how that works. So the contract allows her to fight outside of the organization?
Yeah. So she had to get permission from Invicta owner and matchmaker, our owner Shannon Knapp, to be able to take this fight. She said she wanted to be able to fight close to home and stay busy. Invicta didn't have anything for her immediately, so she gets to fight here back home in Kentucky. Fight for the first time in Kentucky as a professional, which I'm sure she is very proud to be able to do.
Absolutely. It's got to be nice to be close to home in your home state. And, and maybe help get yourself ready for the big show again.
And as we mentioned earlier, Gina has always been a great ambassador for women's mixed martial arts and women in martial arts in general, training down at AFS Academy and being one of the coaches down there, teaching some women's self-defense classes. Also, being active in jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, karate, kickboxing, everything. So definitely a great ambassador for women's mixed martial arts.
Weighing at 133 pounds, representing Vision MMA from Cincinnati, Ohio, Marissa Caldwell.
You mentioned Marissa Caldwell coming out of Cincinnati. Her first fight since 2011. She is a veteran of XFC. She also faced current UFC fighter Jessica Ai, as you mentioned.
And how was that a decision? Decision loss? Or?
Yeah, decision loss.
Impressive.
Back in 2010.
Impressive.
Also fought the likes of Jan Finney, a Strikeforce veteran.
And I've trained with Jan Finney, and that is quite a woman to train with.
And then also took on Eddie Gomes, who's one of the top-ranked 135-pound female fighters in the world. Her last fight was in 2011 at Ring of Combat. She lost to Muna Holland.
Which is a big show as well. So she's used to the big show. She's used to the big stage. Both women seem to really be seasoned. And again, a contrast to size too. We have the longer, leaner Gina and the shorter, little stockier Marissa coming in. But look at the great team as well we have, behind both these people. We have a really great wrestling coach. In the Vision corner, Jeremy Pender, I believe the fiance, professional MMA fighter, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt in the corner. A great group of guys. Joey Patterson, Jeremy Pender, and their black belt coach. Should be a great fight. And this crowd, what a crowd we got here.
3 5-minute rounds.
Marissa looking lean and in shape.
Bantamweight bout here in the women's division. Gina Begley in the black, white, and pink. Marissa Caldwell in the black with the orange top. Chris Kinman is your referee for this one.
Should be a good one. Marissa looks ready. Both ladies look calm. Marissa right away looks a little stiffer.
Gina immediately trying to pop that jab.
Gina looks very long. Oh, nice low kick. More to the ankle, actually, which is super uncomfortable.
The front kick from Gina.
Looks like Marissa's looking to close the distance and potentially grapple here.
Gina trying to throw that step-off left hook. Looked like she landed it once.
Maybe knocking out some of the nerves here early on for Marissa. You know Marissa's game. Again, she's fought some of the best women in the sport, and you know she can take a punch.
Marissa looking for the takedown. Gina with the whizzer on that right arm. Now looking for the guillotine here.
Very interesting. Again, from the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
She switched. She looked like she was going to go for an arm-in guillotine, but no arm-in on this guillotine attempt.
Yeah, the funky angle. Going to be hard to finish, but starting to get leverage here. Should be interesting if she can finish it. But does a smart job and passes the guard right away.
Now Gina's got to let go of this head.
Gina does a great job.
She's going to get mounted.
It's very smart from Marissa, and Marissa is a very, very, very good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. Very seasoned, competes a lot on the local scene.
So that neon belly here from Marissa Caldwell. Pops her head out finally.
Gina makes a big beginner error and holds onto the head a little too long here.
Now Marissa takes the back, needs to try to flatten out Gina Begley here from this position.
Marissa doing a great job controlling this, but getting a little high here. And with that long fighter, you might see,
she
and
has
the rear
this.
naked
Looks
choke
like it might be
it looks
in.
like that might be it, actually. That might be the show. And, that's tight.
Yeah, looks
Very
like that
close.
might be tight. And
there's
Gina
the
Begley
tap.
taps
Very
Marissa
impressive.
Caldwell.
Very impressive, and what a great way to get back on the winning course.
Third submission win of her career and her first win since 2010.
What a great job. Executed great grappling. Her coaches have to be so proud. Both ladies did a good job.
Tough loss there for Gina Begley, who now drops to 0-2.
And there's got to be a lot of emotions. You see it on Marissa's face. It's been, 5 years since she stepped in the cage and gets her first win in such a long time. I know she's a mother. She's gone through a lot. Got to be very proud of her.
Referee Chris has called a stoppage to the fight via tap out by rear naked choke.
Congratulations, we have another W.
First round for your winner, Marissa Shorty Caldwell.
You can see the emotions from Marissa. Good way to get in and get out, and hopefully we see her fighting again here soon.
You see her with the Vision MMA tattoo on the calf.
That swagger right there. Dave, would you ever get a Limitless BJJ tattoo? I'm going to answer that for you.
TBD.
Don't do that, ever.
I just want to say that this was a very, very hard year and a half for me. I watched my dad pass away. I've had friends battle through brain surgeries. I've had people lose their baby. This fight was for every person that is fighting in their life right now. You guys can keep going. You can keep pushing through. Keep fighting. Vision MMA.
Good for Marissa.
For Shorty!
It's great to see a great person get a W, and I'm sure we'll see Gina Begley back in the cage very soon, maybe on the big stage again.
Big win there by Marissa Caldwell, as you mentioned.
Are we already up to the co-main event?
It's co-main event time.
Oh, and I know this one gentleman very well, Mr. Billy Mojo Horn. I've known Mojo for over a decade now, and Mojo is a true vet of the tri-state. When you talk about local MMA, the king would have to be Billy Mojo Horn.
One of those guys that you always hoped he would eventually get that shot on the next stage. Still hasn't come yet. He had a big win in Bellator. He kind of went into Bellator, and he was an opponent for one of their guys they were trying to build up in Trey Houston, and went in and beat the guy, and they still didn't offer him a contract, which was kind of a, I guess you got to think a little bit disheartening for Mojo, but 38 years old, still fighting and trying to make it to that next level.
You know what? I think for Mojo, he just enjoys the fight game now, and he just wants to see how long he can keep it going. I don't think he's really too worried about the big show at this point. If it comes, great.